Okay, welcome to my second playthrough. This is Metal Gear Solid 2 Integral, which is a PC version of the Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation by Konami. So let's just get started because the first part is just a waiting part. I'm gonna be skipping off cutscenes and coded conversations because in the PC version they sometimes don't work too well due to you playing a really old game in the modern PC. And because they're so long, I don't want to drag it on for too long. I'm aiming for about, I don't know, 20 videos max, hopefully. Yeah, I'm not perfect at this game, so sometimes I will have to save load, especially in some of the harder parts. Uh, Maybe at the really beginning part, because this part is one of the most hardest parts to do since you have to use CQC, and it's really unreliable on the PC, from what I found. But I will be going for Fox rank, if you don't mind save loads, and I could do it fairly often by myself. So hopefully we'll get there. If I do, I'll change the title to fit that way. Yeah. The reason I don't want to do continues is because sometimes a continue will make an encounter easier. I know at least one, and I'm pretty sure some of you who played this game before know what it is. So yeah, trying to avoid that. Yeah. I, as you can tell, I don't really have these things planned. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Going to just punch in the air. Going to practice this for later. But yeah, I am going to try to go for Fox rank. We'll have to include some save loadings of the harder parts, maybe in the beginning if I really need to. Yeah. Going to. I might as well talk about the differences. The PC version has some new additions compared to the PlayStation, even though it's pretty much almost a complete port. Like first person view. First, well, I'll show that later, but essentially you could actually play this entire game in first person mode, but it's really disadvantageous due to the fact that you can't turn. You don't have like hacks turning. Yeah, guards is still stupid, but yeah, you can't turn really fast if you're not using first person view. So I won't be using it too often, but there is one part where it's helpful. And some of the graphical things, they actually censor some of the more inappropriate content from this game. Sorry about that. I was trying to get the chat as fast as possible and equip them as fast as possible for a reason that I'll explain later. There, choke him, and then till he's unconscious, then door chat, and then get the stun grenades. You have to choke him until he's unconscious to get those, or he'll hear your chat and you'll get discovered, and that's bad. So there we go. That's how you get stun grenades. I actually want to get those stun grenades now due to the fact that I find them useful in a very early encounter, and I like to have them now. Yeah. Another difference between the PC and the PlayStation version is that the guard paths are a little different in hard and extreme compared to other ones. I think normal and lower is the same, but hard and extreme is definitely different, because if you try to follow a hard and extreme walkthrough for the PlayStation on this version integral, you will it will not work out too well. I've tried myself. So yeah, just climb through cement. One of the few vents you have to climb through the game. That's guard. He can't see you if you're still in the vent, which is good for us. Gotta wait till it moves. Yes. And just trail behind him. Keep running. Oh yeah, and the reason I want to equip a weapon at almost all times is because it actually makes you slightly faster. It's not a huge difference, but it helps to be trying to shave off as much time as possible. Yeah. It's good to know. Go equip the SOCOM, and in first person mode, you can actually walk, run, turn, and you can actually find places that you could never found before, like this ration down there. I actually never found it until I played my first person mode down here in this area. So you could find some interesting things. There's some SOCOM bullets over there, but we're not gonna need it since we're almost full on ammunition. 24 out of 25. And if I didn't mention earlier, SOCOM is the basic pistol of the game. It's gonna be, I won't say main weapon, but you're gonna use it quite often. Gotta skip through a whole bunch of cutscenes. Gotta save here, because this could be one of the hardest parts in the game. Yeah, and the other thing is stun grenades. Stun grenades will temporarily stun all enemies in the area for a short amount of time, but it's a loud weapon, so it will automatically cause an alert if there's a guard nearby, so don't try not to use them too much. Chaff grenades are disables electronics. They're silent, so you can use them whenever you want without being discovered, but guards will hear them. Okay, now for first counter, spam SOCOM. I usually don't get hit there, but yeah, just spam your bullets. Only can re-equip to automatically reload your weapon. It's a very useful trick. And since in Fox rank you can't kill a lot of enemies, you have to depend on Meryl to kill them. I'm gonna punch him. I use a ration. I think I'll reload that. Sorry, it's just really hard to concentrate. Yeah, Fox rank requires either 1 to 0 rations used, 25 or less enemies killed, 4 or less alerts, but they're all stories, so you can't get any outside of that. And not sure what to say. She would say less than 80, but it's really lenient, I have to tell you. So, yeah. Let's try that again. But I hate this part of the game. But yeah. Oh yeah, and you had to do less than 2 hours and 30 minutes in the PC version, so you have to be quite quick. Shoot 3 times. I think 4 will kill a guard. 3 is fine. The one. Shoot a guard to stun them if you need to. It's good if they're shooting Meryl because it'll stop her from shooting if she gets hit. Yeah. Get the stun. Throw it. Fire entrance. 2 punches, and then they should go down. Or get stunned. Yeah, it's really hard to not take any damage here. I've tried so many times. You saw me fail once. I'm sorry, it's so early in the game, but yeah. Now we got British Meryl. We should down here. You can also hit the elevator button twice to make it come down faster. Very useful trick. And come here. Go down. Equip the level 1 security card. C4s, plastic explosives. You use the weapon button to put them down, and then you press the punch button to make them explode. It's fairly useful in some fights that stuns, so we're fully loaded. I should have saved them, but oh well. At least I saved the shafts because those are really important. Put one here, explode it, and grab some grenades. Grenades are basically what you think they are, except they're really hard to aim in this game, so they're not really all that useful, but they are required for one boss, and it's a very annoying boss at that. Yeah. Couple weapons so we can run a little faster, and I'm actually going to use the certain method. I'm sure some of you already know for the next boss. Go right here and grab more C4s. We are actually going to equip them. And equip the rations just in case they need to reload. I really don't want to deal with the continue screen. 2. Yeah, multiple saves. Here we go. Revolver Ocelot. We'll use a C4 method. Place a C4 down there. Go here. You can still come spam the weapon. And going around. And just keep luring him to the center. Got hit there. Didn't mean to. Yeah. Didn't go as smoothly as planned. He's dead. So, it's all good. Good thing you heal in hard mode, because you try playing through extreme and you don't get healed a lot. And I fail a lot. Extreme. Quite honest. Go equip that. Now here, we want to call Meryl, so let's do that. Sorry if you guys, I hope you guys don't mind me save loading. Let's just say it's very difficult for me to do if I can't save load. Hopefully I won't have to save load too many times. But I am doing voice commentary, so maybe. Now, go back to floor 1. And here, Meryl calls. We're actually gonna save it here. We'll see you in the next part. Guess I don't want to run out of time, as you know.